Hi, and welcome to Mama Time Yoga. Today's practice is going to be a quick 15-minute flow where we're going to work the whole body. We're going to find some stretching, some strength. We're going to create some energy and movement in the body. We're also going to find a sense of calm at the end of our practice, connecting with our breath throughout, and then settling down to find a sense of calm and groundedness to go into the rest of our day with. So this is probably more suitable if you've practiced yoga a bit before and you're a bit more familiar with the poses, because we are going to be moving through them with our breath. So if that's you and you're ready to go ahead and meet me in child's pose. So bringing the big toes together, the knees nice and wide apart, reaching the hands forward, releasing the chest, releasing the forehead here, really reaching those fingertips up. If you need, you can stack the palms under the forehead. And let's just find 3 breaths to ground down here. Big inhale through the nose. Big exhale, let it go. 2 more, just like that at your own pace. And then slowly rolling the spine up, coming onto all fours. Beautiful. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, fingers spread, pressing away from the floor, belly's drawn in. And we're going to walk the hands slightly in front of the shoulders from there. We're going to take a modified cat-cow here. On the inhale, we're going to drop the hips, coming into a modified up dog. So dropping the hips, lifting the chest, pressing away from the floor, opening the front of the body, looking up. Exhale, taking those hips back as you round through the body, bringing them back towards the heels. And we're just getting warm, so not moving too deeply into either pose, but just getting warm with it. Inhale, stretching through the front of the body, opening up. Exhale, rounding, pressing away towards the back body. One more, just like that. Big inhale. Big exhale. Beautiful. Rolling up back onto all fours, keeping those hands slightly in front of the shoulders. We're going to come into downward facing dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips, and just start to bend through one knee and then the other. We're still getting warm here, so just moving gently, really pressing the chest towards the legs, lifting the sit bones up, releasing the head, neck, and shoulders. One more breath here. And when you're ready, really grounding that left foot down, belly draws in. We're going to inhale, lift the right toes up. Exhale, bend that knee, drawing the heel towards the glute, really lifting that right knee up. And as you exhale, we're going to bend that knee, drawing it forward in between the hands. So coming into a low lunge, making sure the foot is directly underneath the ankle here. And taking the left hand down to plant it, we're going to reach that right arm up, twisting towards that right leg. Big breath in here. As you exhale, we're going to release that right arm down, so making a big circle. So releasing it down and around. We're going to inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, release down and around. Let's do 2 more like that. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, down and around. Just opening up through the shoulder. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, release. Bringing that right hand down to frame the foot, dropping the left knee down. Inhale, coming up, reaching those arms up. Belly draws in. Tucking the tailbone so you're not swaying the hips out, and then sinking the hips in from there. Stretching through that left hip flexor. Big breath here. Exhale, release the hands down, tucking the left toes under. We're going to step the right foot back, coming into our downward facing dog. 1 breath here. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, bend that knee, drawing the heel towards the glute, lifting the knee up. And then exhale, drawing that knee in towards the chest as you bring it forward and step the foot between the hands. Checking in with your alignment here, ankle underneath. And then planting the right hand down, let's twist, reaching the left arm up. Reaching the left arm up. And then finding your breath here. Inhale to reach. Exhale, release that arm down and around. Inhale, reach up and forward, big circle. Exhale, down and around. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. 1 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Frame the foot. Drop the right knee down this time. Inhale, left arms. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, drawing the belly in, neutral pelvis, and then dropping down into that left knee. Shoulders drop away from the ears. 1 more inhale here. Exhale, release the hands down to frame the foot. Tucking the right toes, stepping the left toes back. Big breath here. Exhale, release. When you're ready, we're going to look up at the top of the mat and slowly walk the feet behind the hands, coming into a forward fold. You can have the knees as bent as you need here. And let's just take 2 breaths over those legs. Really releasing the head, neck, and shoulders. Maybe shaking the head no or yes. Seeing if you can find a little bit more length. Last breath here. When you're ready, press away from the floor with the feet and slowly roll the spine all the way up to stand. Dropping those shoulders down the spine. Big inhale, reach the arms up, looking up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to move through 2 sun salutations here. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, fold and release. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, fold. Planting the hands, stepping the feet back to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, you can drop to the knees or keep them up, lowering halfway or all the way to the belly. Elbows go straight back. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, keeping the knees down. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 breath here. And then inhale, looking up with the hands, you can step or hop the feet to the top of the mat. Folding over the legs. Inhale, pressing through the feet, rising all the way up to stand, reaching up. Exhale, hands to heart center. 1 more, just like that, really moving with the breath. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold and release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, stepping back to plank. Inhale, nice and strong in your plank, belly draws in. Exhale, elbows go straight back as you lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, lifting the chest up to cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, 1 breath here. And then inhale, reach those right toes up. Exhale, bending through the knee. We're going to bring it through, drawing it towards the right elbows. You take the body forward into a plank. Inhale, taking it back up, 3-legged dog, reaching the right toes up. Exhale, twisting, bringing that right knee, crossing it over towards the left elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, drawing it in towards the chest and stepping it through between the hands. Beautiful. Coming into that low lunge and then pressing into the feet, coming into a high lunge, reaching those arms up, bending into that right knee, settling in. Inhale here. Exhale, open into warrior 2. Beautiful. So really bending into that right knee, taking the right knee out to the side so it's not dropping in. Shoulders drop down the spine. We're going to move with our breath here. Inhale, back into reverse warrior. Exhale into extended side angle. So you can take the forearm to the knee, or if you can do so without compromising form, you can bring that right hand all the way down. See what feels good for you. Inhale, coming back, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, your version. Really using the core, the side of the body here. Let's do one more like that. Inhale, back. Exhale, extended side angle. From here, we're gonna take the left hand to the hip and we're gonna move into our half moon pose. If you haven't done this before, don't worry, just have a play. So you're gonna keep the shoulders stacked, the hips stacked. You're gonna keep the right foot exactly where it is, but you're gonna walk the left toes up and take the right hand under the shoulder. Again, stacking the hips, stacking the shoulders. You can keep the hand on the hip as you reach the left toes up to hip height or higher. And then see if you can reach the left fingertips up as well. Really opening to the side here. Everything is stacked. Finding a spot to gaze on the floor or have a play gazing out to the side or up. I think I'll fall if I do that, so I'm gonna look at the floor. One more inhale here. Exhale, release, bringing that left foot back down into our warrior two. Beautiful. Last inhale, coming into our reverse warrior. Exhale, windmill the arms down, framing that right foot. Stepping it back to plank. We'll move through one flow here. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga halfway all the way. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do that all on the other side. Inhale, left toes reach up. Exhale, bending that left knee as you draw it forward, bringing the upper body forward, taking the knee behind the left elbow. Inhale, back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, crossing through behind the right elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, bending the knee, stepping it through between the hands. Beautiful, making sure you've got your foundation set there and then pressing down on those feet and then inhale, coming all the way up into our high lunge. Finding a breath here, really bending into that left knee. And then opening up into that warrior two, opposite side. Making sure that the left knee isn't dropping in, it's tracking the same way as the toes. Let's move with our breath here. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm comes up and back. Exhale, extended side angle, forearm to the knee or hand to the floor, keeping both sides of the body long, the heart open. Inhale takes you back. Exhale takes you forward. Using that core, last one. Inhale back. Exhale forward. From here, taking the right hand to the tip, the hip, preparing for half moon on this side, looking down at the floor, walking the left hand forward, planting that left foot down, and then kicking the right foot up. Checking that you've got the left hand under the shoulder. This is a great place for a block or anything to bring the floor up to you under that left hand. And then stacking the shoulders, stacking the hips, opening up to the side, maybe reaching that right arm up. Taking a big breath in here. Big exhale, one more breath right where you are. If you fall out, just come back in, have a play. On your next exhale, dropping that right foot down, coming back into your warrior two, bend into the left knee. Last time, reverse warrior, inhale back. Exhale, windmill the arms forward around that left foot, stepping back to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga halfway or all the way. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's take one breath here. One big cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let it go. That felt so good. Let's do it again. One more like that. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, big sigh through the mouth. Beautiful. Let's drop down onto the knees. Crossing the ankles, coming to sit down here. Beautiful. We'll take a quick hip stretch. So just crossing the legs, you can do this a couple different ways. You can just cross one leg in front of the other, or you can stack the shins. Whatever feels good for your body. There's no right or wrong. Vinny wants to come stretch too. Hi, baby. Then when you're ready, sitting up nice and tall, reaching the arms up, you can stay here and just release the arms down by the side. If you'd like to take it further, reach the arms forward as you bend over those legs. You can make it more active, keeping the heart open and the spine long, or more passive by really rounding and releasing here, finding what you need, checking in with that breath. One more breath here. Slowly rolling the spine back up, and we'll just take that the opposite way, crossing the opposite leg on front, or in front or on top. Again, finding length through the spine. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, release them down by the side, staying nice and lifted, or exhale to fold, reaching those hands forward. Connecting with your breath here. Slowly rolling the spine up, coming to sit. And just finding whatever position feels good for you to sit in. It can be cross-legged, kneeling. We're just going to take a few moments to ground down here. Taking the hands wherever it's comfortable, closing the eyes down, finding length through the spine. Let those shoulders drop away from the ears. Letting go of any effort. Letting yourself be nice and present in this space. Letting go of any thoughts that might be creeping in. Coming back to your breath. You can keep the hands where they are, or take one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Feeling that breath move through the body like a wave. And finding a moment to think of one thing that you're grateful for about today. It can be as big or as small, whatever comes to you. Maybe you're thinking of many things that you're grateful today. Maybe you're just grateful to yourself for showing up to this practice today. And for your body, for everything it was able to do. And setting an intention for today. How do you want to feel today? What's the energy you want to bring with you through the rest of your day?